Welcome to 5G4's production of The Tempest. Please kindly turn your cell phones to silence. If I could please request that you not clap when your beloved are on stage until the very end. We'll definitely have time for that afterwards, and give your full attention to our wonderful Class 5G4.
Welcome everyone to our production of Shakespeare's play, The Tempest, given by the Class 5G4. This is not the complete play, but a very short edition for young people using the original words. The announcers have been added to the play to help explain any hard parts. You will notice some long words because in Shakespeare's time people played with words, like a game with sounds. This play is special, possibly the last one Shakespeare wrote. Some people say that when the magician in the story says farewell to his magic, it's really Shakespeare saying farewell to the magic of his theater. The story takes place on a desert island where the magician named Prospero raises a great storm called a tempest over the sea.
Boston! Here, master! Speak to the mariners or we run ourselves aground! Take in the topsail! I pray now, people out down below us, over! We split! Let's all sing with the king.
Will the Bobby done, but I have seen die driver.
The magician's daughter Miranda wants him to stop the storm.
The fire art right there is fine. Put the water in this roar. I'll leave them. I'll read vessels dashed all to pieces. Poor souls infected.
There is no harm done.
Oh, that day.
No harm, lend thy hand and pluck my magic art from me. So, sit down, for thou must now know first. Can you still remember a time before we came unto the south? That was not 3 years ago.
Had not 4 or 5 women that once attended me.
Thou hast, what seest thou else from a dark backward abysm of time?
The magician Prospero shows Miranda a picture of their past. He was a duke and she was a princess.
12 years since, Miranda, thy father was a Duke of Milan and Prince of Power. Thou is only heir and princess.
Duke Prospero loved to study so much. His brother stole his crown with the help of the king of Naples.
My brother and thy uncle called Antonio, he whom next to thyself of all the world I loved. As at that time, liberal arts being all my study, the government I cast upon my brother. Being thus lorded, he did believe he was indeed the Duke. Dost thou hear?
Your tales are recurrent deafness.
Me, poor man, my library was dukedom enough. Now the condition. This king of Naples being an enemy to me, hearkens my brother sue that he confer fair Milan with all the honors on my brother. One midnight then Antonio opened the gates of Milan. In the dead of darkness, the ministers hurried thence me and thy kind self. They hurried us aboard a bark, a rat and carcass. The rats instinctively have quitted.
Alas for pity!
Some food we had, a noble Neapolitan Gonzalo did give us, with his garments and necessaries. Knowing I loved books, he furnished me from mine own library, with volumes I prize above my dukedom. Sit still, for thou must now hear that.
I pray, sir, your reason for raising this story.
By accident, most strange, forth it has, mine enemies brought to this shore. Here, seize more questions, sleep.
Prospero the magician is served by 2 spirits. One is Ariel, the spirit of the air.
Come away, come, my Ariel, come.
All hail, great master, grave sir, hail. I come to answer thy best pleasure, be it to fly, to swim, to dive into a fire, to ride on curled clouds, to thy strong bidding. Task Ariel and all his qualities.
Hast thou performed the tempest that I bade thee?
I boarded the king's ship. Now in the waist, the deck, in every cabin I flamed amazement. Sometimes I divide and burn in many places. In the topmast, the yards and bowsprit, what I flame distinctly, then meet and join. All but mariners quit the vessel, and then all afire with me.
Why, that's my brave spirit. But are they, Ariel, safe?
Not a hair perish. In troops I have dispersed them about the isle. The king's son have I landed by himself.
Ariel, thy charge exactly is performed, but there's more work.
Is there more toil?
Let
me remember thee what thou hast promised.
What is thou canst demand?
My liberty.
Hast thou forgot from what a torment I did free thee? Hast thou forgot the foul with sick rats, who with age and envy was grown to a hoop she did confine thee into a club and pine, within she painfully remained a dozen years. She died and her son she did live.
Yes, Caliban, her son.
Caliban, that dull thing who I now keep in service, he was mine when I arrived and heard thee and gave pine let thee out.
I thank thee, master. Pardon, master.
Within 2 days, I will discharge thee.
That's my noble master. What shall I do?
Go make thyself like a nymph of the sea. Oh, wait, dear heart, wait, the coward.
'Tis a villain tree I do not love to look on.
But he does make our fire, fetching our wood, and serves an office that prophetess. But ho, Calvin, slave, speak.
There's wood enough within.
Come forth, I say, hark what thou shalt do.
My lord, it shall be done.
Prospero's other servant is a gross earth spirit Calvin. The magician treated it till the monster tried to attack Miranda.
This island's mine by cigarettes, my mother, which thou takest from me. When thou came first, thou struckest me, and being mud me, wouldst gave me water with berries in it, and taught me how to aim the bigger lights, and the less that burned by day and night. And then I loved thee, and showed thee all the isles and fresh springs. Cursed be that I did so. All those charms by cigarettes, toads, beetles, bats, lights on you.
Thou must lying slave, I've used thee with human care, and lodged thee in thine own cell, until thou seek to violate the honor of my child.
You taught me language and my prophet on this. I know how to curse.
Fetch us some fuel and be quick.
I must obey his arts of such power.
Ariel now leads on young Prince Ferdinand, whose father, the King of Naples, helped Prospero's brother Antonio steal his crown.
Come unto these yellow sands, and then take hands. Curtsied when you haven't kissed, the wild waves whisk, footed fleetly here and there, and sweet sprites the burden bear. Hark, hark, the watchdogs bark. Hark, hark, I hear the strain of strutting chanticleer.
Where should this music be? In the air of the earth. Sounds no more. Sitting on a bank, weeping again, the king my father's wrath. This music crept by me upon the water through sweet air. Thence I followed it, but 'tis gone. No, it begins again.
Ariel sings that Ferdinand's father is drowned in a coral sea.
Full 5 thy father lies, of his bones are coral made. These were pearls that were his eyes. Nothing of him that doth fade, but doth suffer a sea change into something rich and strange. Sea nymphs hourly ring his knell. Ding dong. Hark, now I hear them, ding dong bell.
Miranda falls in love with the first young man she has ever seen.
What is it? A spirit? It carries a brave form. I might come with thing divine, for nothing natural I ever saw so noble.
Almost sure the goddess on whom these airs attend. My prime request is, oh, you wonder if you be made or no.
No wonder, sir, but certainly in me.
My language, heavens, I am the best of them that speak this speech, where I but were 'tis spoken.
The best what worth thee if the king of Naples heard thee.
Prince Ferdinand explains he is now king.
Myself from Naples, who with mine eyes beheld the king my father wracked.
Alack for mercy!
At the first sight they've changed eyes. Delicate Ariel, I'll set thee free for this.
This is the third man that ere I saw, the first that ere I sighted for.
Oh, if your affection's not gone forth, I'll make you queen of Naples.
Prospero wants to make their love affair difficult, so they will appreciate it more.
This swift business must I and easy make. Lest to win and make the prize light. One word I charge you as put it on this isle as a spy to win it from me. Lord Art!
No, as I am a man!
Come on, follow me. Speak not you for him. He's a traitor. Follow.
No, I will resist!
Put thy sword up, traitor.
Beseech you, father.
Come on, follow. Speak not you.
Be of comfort. My father had better nature, sir, than if I speak.
Thou shalt be free as the mountain winds. Come on, follow. Speak not for him. Follow.
The shipwrecked King of Naples and his followers have survived the storm, but they think young Prince Ferdinand is drowned.
Beseech you, sir, be merry. You have cause of joy for our escape.
Prithee, peace.
He receives comfort like cold porridge.
The air breathes upon us here most sweetly.
Here is everything and pages to life. These things are garments and our expressions when we put them on first and ever. Get them right to the king's fair daughter Clara, to the king of kings.
But I have never married my daughter there, for coming thence my son is lost.
Sir, he may live. He trod the word his old of the waves he kept. I not doubt he might live.
No, he's gone.
Sir, you may thank yourself for this great loss.
Thou not bless our Europe with your daughter, but rather lose her to an African. She's banished from your eye. The fault's your own. So is the dearest of the loss.
My Lord Sebastian, should you speak of lack some gentleness?
Very well.
The counselor, old Gonzalo, tells you how he would govern this desert island like a simple paradise.
Had I plantation of this isle, my lord, and were the king on it, what would I do? No kind of traffic would I admit, no magistrate, urges poverty, none, no use of metal, corn, or wine, or oil, no occupation. All men idle, all, and women too, but innocent and pure. Treason, felony, sword, gun, or any engine would I not have. The nature should bring forth all abundance to feed my innocent people. I would with such perfection govern, sir, to excel the golden age.
Long live Gonzalo.
Prithee no more. What strange drowsiness possesses them? I find not myself disposed to sleep.
Nor I. What might, worthy Sebastian, oh what might, my strong imagination sees the crown dropping upon thy head.
Wicked Duke Antonio tries to get Sebastian to kill the king and take his crown.
What did thou did say?
Will you grant that Ferdinand is drowned?
He's gone.
Then tell me, who's the next heir of Naples?
Clarabelle.
Clarabelle, she that is queen of Tunis. Clarabelle, keep it to us to let Sebastian wake. Do you understand me?
Methinks I do. I remember you did supplant your brother Prospero.
True, and look how well my garments sit upon me.
But for your conscience,
Haha, where lies that? Here lies your brother, whom I with disobedience still can lay to live forever.
as thou goddess Milan, I'll come by Naples and draw thy sword. And I, king, shall love thee.
When I rear my hand, do you like to follow Don Gonzalo?
My master foresees the danger that you, his friends, are in. While you hear this snoring lie open, our conspiracy is time to take. If of life you keep a care, shake off slumber and beware. Awake, awake!
Now, good angels, preserve the king. Why, how now? Awake, awake, where are you drawn?
What's the matter? Even now we heard a hollow burst of bellowing like bulls, or rather lions. Did it not wake you?
Sure, it was the roar of a whole herd of lions.
There was a noise, that's verily.
Lead off this ground and let's make further search of my poor son.
Prospero, my lord shall know what I have done. So, king, go safely on to seek thy son.
Meanwhile, the monster Caliban hates Prospero more and more.
All the infections on Prosper follow me with disease. His spirits hear me, and they sometimes bite me. Lo now, lo, here comes the spirit torn me, bringing one and slowly. I'll fall flat, for just he won't mind me.
Come two stupid servants from the shipwreck. The first is Chinko, a jester who was trying to hide from another rainstorm.
Here's neither bush nor shrub, another storm brewing. If it should thunder, I know not where to hide my head. Yon same black cloud can choose but fall by pailfuls. What have we here, a man or a fish, dead or alive? A fish. He smells like a fish. A very ancient fish. Very fish-like smell. But like a man. Fins like arms. This is no fish, but an islander that has lately suffered by a thunderbolt. Alas, the storm has come again. My best way is to creep under the scaffolding, for there is no shelter hereabout. Misery akin to man must train.
Next comes a very drunken butler, Stefano.
I shall no more to see. Here shall I die ashore. This is a very scurvy tune to sing. But here's my comfort.
Do not torment me! Oh!
What's the matter? Have we devils here? I have not escaped drowning to fear now of your 4 legs.
Who torments me? Oh!
This is the monster of the isle with 4 legs. He shall taste of my bottle. Open your mouth. This will shake your shaking.
I shall know that voice. It should be... He is Jonah. These are devils. Oh.
4 legs and 2 voices? A most delicate monster. Come, I'll pour some in thy other mouth.
Stefano!
Don't thy other mouth call me? Mercy, mercy, this is a devil and a monster. I will eat them.
Stefano, speak to me, friend Trinculo, thy good friend Trinculo.
If thou be Trinculo come forth, I'll pull thee by the leisure leg. If any be Trinculo legs, these are they.
Don't, aren't the alive Trinculo? I hit me on the dead gas cavern and prepared the storm. But, and art the living Stefano? Oh, Stefano.
Prithee, do not turn me about, my stomach is not constant.
That's a brave god, and brave celestial lit where I'll kneel to him.
How didst thou escape?
Swim ashore, man like duck. I can swim like a duck. I'll be sworn.
Here, thou canst swim like a duck, thou art made like a goose.
Oh, Stefano, hast any more of this?
In a rock by the seaside my wine is hid.
Hast thou not dropped from heaven?
Out of the moon I do assure thee, I was the man of the moon when time was.
I've seen thee in her eye, I do adore thee, I'll kiss thee foot.
I shall love myself to death at this puppy-headed monster.
Come, kiss.
The poor monster's a drink, an abominable monster.
I'll show thee best springs, I'll pluck thee berries, I'll fish for thee and get wood enough. A plague upon the tyrant that I serve. I bear him no more. 6 foot thou, thief thou, wondrous man, wilt thou go with me?
Lead the way, Trinculo the king and all our company being drowned, we will unhurt here.
No more dams, I'll make more fish. No more fetching, fighting yet requiring. No more scrape, nor treasuring, nor wash, dish, band, tag, calabash, band, master, band, freedom, high tag, freedom.
Oh, brave monster, lead the way!
Caliban will now be played by Lisa Pond and Miranda as Nessie Rosenberg and Ferdinand as John Fisher. Prospero makes Ferdinand do hard labor to give the lover some difficulties to overcome.
This task would be heavy, but the mistress which I serve makes my labors pleasure. Oh, she is 10 times more gentle than her father's craft, and he's composed of harshness. I must remove some thousands of these logs and pile them up. My sweet mistress weeps when she sees me work, but these sweet thoughts do refresh my labor.
Alas, no, pray you work not so hard. My father's hard at study, he's safe for these 3 hours.
Almost, dear mistress, the sun will set, for I shall betray what I must strive to do.
If you'll sit down, I'll bear your logs a while. Pray, give me that, I'll carry it to the pile.
No, precious creature, I'd rather break my back than use such dishonor undergo while I sit lazy by.
You look wearily.
No, noble mistress, 'tis fresh morning with me when you are by at night. I do beseech you, what is your name?
Miranda. Oh, Father, I've broken your hest to say so.
And my own Miranda, indeed the top of admiration. Oh, you so perfect and so peerless, are created of every creature's best.
I do not know more than I might call men than you, good friend, my dear father, but I do not wish any companion in the world but you.
I am a prince, Miranda, I do think a king. I would not so. Hear my soul speak. The very instant that I saw you in my fly to your service, and for your sake am I this patient logman?
Do you love me?
Oh, heaven or earth beyond all limit of what else in the world do love, prize, honor you.
I am a fool to weep at what I am glad of.
Their encounter of too much rare affection.
Wherefore weep you?
I am your wife if you will marry me.
Here's my hand.
And mine is my heart, not till half an hour hence.
1,000.
My rejoicing and nothing can be. I'll to my buffet and ere supper time. Must have before much business. Servant monster, drink to me!
Servant monster, the folly of this isle, there is 5 upon this isle. We are 3 of them. If the other 2 be burning like us, the stink, Todd.
Mooncalf, speak! How does thy honor? Let me lick thy shoe. I shall not serve him. He is not valiant.
Thou liest, most ignorant monster!
Lo, how he mocks me. Bite him to death. Trinculo, trouble him any more by this, and I'll summon some of your teeth.
Caliban asked Stefano to kill Prospero and become king of the island.
I think, my noble lord, wilt thou hearken once again to the suit I made to thee? Marry will I, kneel and repeat it. I will stand and so shall Trinculo. As I told thee before, a tyrant, a sorcerer, hath cheated me of this island.
Thou liest!
Thou liest! Thou jesting monkey, thou I do not lie! Trinculo, interrupt the monster one word further. Why, I said nothing! Then proceed. I say he got this isle. From me he got it. I'll yield up the sleep while thou mayest a good nail into his head.
Thou liest! That's not!
Trinculo, interrupt the monster one word further. What did I did nothing! Didst thou not say he lied?
Thou liest!
Do I take thee then? Ha ha ha! Beat him enough, after a little while I'll beat him too. Stand further, come, proceed. Why, 'tis a custom with him in the afternoon to sleep. Then thou mayest brain him with a log batter his skull. Remember first to possess his books, for without them you have not one spirit to command. Burn his books! Most deeply is to consider is the beauty of his daughter. Monster, I'll kill this man. His daughter and I will be king and queen, and Trinculo and thyself shall be viceroys. Dost thou like the plot, Trinculo?
Excellent.
Give me thy hand. I'm sorry that I beat thee, but while thou livest, keep a good tongue in thy head. Wilt thou destroy him then? I am my honor! What is this saying?
This is the tune played by the picture of nobody. Oh, forgive me my sin!
He that does his all does mercy! Be not afeard. The isle is full of noises, sounds, and sweet airs that give delight and hurt not. Sometimes 1,000 twangling instruments will hum about mine ears, and voices that if I had waked after long sleep will make me sleep again. And then, in dreaming, the clouds methought would open, and show riches ready to drop upon me. Then when I waked, I cried to dream again. This will prove a brave kingdom to me, where I shall have my music for nothing. When Prospero is destroyed.
The sound is going away. Let's follow it.
The monster will follow.
I can go no further, sir. My old wound too. Oh, Lord, is not blaming you. Sit down and rest. Even here I'll put off my hope. He is drowned. We'll let him go.
Now Ariel will be played by Shoshana's Clown, but Sebastian and Duke Antonio still plan to kill King Alon.
I'm right glad that he's so out of hope.
The next advantage we will take thoroughly.
Let it be tonight.
What harmony is this? Marvelous theme music.
What were these?
They vanished strangely.
Will it please you a taste of what is here?
I will stand to your feet.
You are three men of sin, you fools! And I, my fellows, are ministers of fate. Your swords are now too massy for your strength and will not be uplifted. But remember that you three from Milan do supplant good Prospero. Expelled onto the sea, him and his innocent child, Theosai's son Alonso, they have bereft. My high charms work in these mine enemies now in my power. In these fits I leave them while I go for young Ferdinand and his and his mine loved darling.
Sir, why stand you in a strange fear?
Oh, it is monstrous, monstrous. The wind did sing it to me, and the thunder did pronounce the name of Prosper, where my son the ooze is bedded.
All three of them are desperate. They go against to bite the throat. Follow them swiftly.
Prospero decides young lovers have had enough difficulties. They can become engaged now.
All thy vexations were but my trials of thy love, and thou hast, strangely, stood the test. Here, afore heaven, take my daughter, sit then and talk with her. She's thine own. What, Ariel, Ariel? What's thy pleasure? I must bestow upon the eyes of this young couple some vanities of mine art. It is my promise, and they expect it from me. Presently, I with a twink.
Prospero now shows young lovers a wedding pageant and some ancient goddesses. Iris, the rainbow messenger. Ceres, the goddess of harvest. And Juno, the queen of the gods. These great goddesses will bless their marriage.
Ceres, most bounteous lady, thy rich lees of wheat, rye, barley, vetches, oats, and peas, O queen of the sky, bids thee leave these to come and sport. Approach!
Hail, many-colored messenger, why hath thy queen sent me hither to the short grass green?
A contract of true love to celebrate.
Highest queen of state, great Juno comes, I know her by her gait.
How does my bounteous sister go with me to bless this twain, so they may prosperous be? Honor, riches, marriage, blessings, long continuation, and increasing. Alley joys bestow upon you, Juno sings her blessing on you.
Spring comes you at the farthest, to the bright and the farthest, scarcity and want shall show me sex's blessings, so is on you.
Let me live here ever, serve away a wondered father, and a wife, make this place paradise.
Sweet silence! Juno and Ceres whisper seriously, there's something else. Hush and be mute.
Come, temperate nymphs, to celebrate a contract of true love. be not too late. You sunburned sickle men of August weary, come hither from the far and be merry. Make holiday.
I'd forgotten that foul conspiracy of the Beast Caliban. Well done, no more.
This is strange.
Never till this day have I saw him touched with anger so distempered.
Prospero explained that the spirits are actors who disappear like the magic scene. So the whole world will disappear someday, for our lives are like dreams.
Be cheerful. Our role is an hour ended. These actors, as I foretold you, were all spirits and remolded to air. Thin air. And like the basis fabric of this vision, the cloud-capped towers, the gorgeous palaces, the solemn temples, and the great globe itself, yeah, oh, your narrative shall dissolve. And like the insubstantial pageant faded, leave not a rack behind. We are such stuff as dreams are made on, and our little life is rounded with a sleep. Bear with my weakness, if you please, retire to my cell. A turn or two, I'll walk thee still, my beating mind.
We wish your peace.
Come with a thought, think thee, Ariel, come.
What's thy pleasure?
Spirit, we must prepare to meet with Caliban. Where dost thou he leave these varlets?
I told you, sir. They were red hot with drinking. Then I beat my tabor. So I charmed their ears. At last, I left them in a filthy pool beyond. They're dancing up to chins.
That's well done, my bird. The trumpery in my house. Go, bring it hither.
I go.
I'll plague them all, even to Roaring. Come, hang them on this line.
Here come Caliban and his drunk friends to murder Prospero.
Pray you tread softly, we now are near his cell. This is the mouth of the cell. Seest thou here? No noise, and enter. I do begin to have bloody thoughts.
Oh, King Stefano, look what a wardrobe here is for thee.
Let it alone, thou fool, it is but trash.
Oh, ho, monster, we know it belongs to Fripio King Stefano.
Shrinky-lo, take off that gown. By this hand, I shall have that gown.
Thy grace shall have it.
Let's do the murder first! Monster, help to bear this way, or I'll turn you out of my kingdom. Carry this. And this. And this.
Let them be hunted soundly. At this hour lie at my mercy all mine enemies. Surely shall all my labors end, and thou shalt heir freedom.
Prospero's plans are almost complete.
Now does my project gathered ahead. My charms crack not, my spirits obey, and time goes up right with his carriage. Say, my spirit, how fares the king and his followers?
I told you, sir. They were red hot with drinking. Then I beat my tabor. So I charmed their ears. At last, I left them in a filthy pool beyond. They're dancing up to chins.
Dost thou think so, spirit?
Mine would, were I human.
And mine shall.
Prospero believes that since the villains are sorry, it is nobler for him to forgive them than to seek revenge.
The rare action in this virtue then is vengeance. They being penitent. Go, release them, Ariel.
I drink there before me.
Prospero now promises a safe farewell to magic. Soon he will break his wand and drown his book in the sea. But first he calls to the spirits of earth, sea, and air to witness his last charm.
Ye elves of hills, of brooks, standing lakes and grooves, and ye that on the sands, the primless foot, do chase the ebbing Neptune, and do fly him when he comes back, you demi-puppets. But he whose aid grave at my command have waked these sleepers, then a fourth, by my so potent art. This rough magic I here abjure, and when I have required some heavenly music, which even now I do, I'll break my staff, or return the earth, deeper than did ever plummet sound, I'll drown my book. There stand for you, our spell stop. Oh, good Gonzalo, my true preserver and loyal sir, I'll pay thy graces home, both in world and deed. And most cruelly didst thou, Alonzo, use me and my daughter. Thy brother was further in the act.
Flesh and blood, you brother mine, who with Sebastian would have killed your king. I do forgive thee. Ariel, fetch me that hat and rapier in my cell, as I will now myself present that I was sometimes Milan.
Where the bee sucks, there suck I, in a cowsless spell I lie, where I crouch and owls do cry. On the bat's back I do fly. After summer, merrily, merrily shall live now, under the blossom that hangs on the bow.
Well, that's my dainty Ariel. I shall miss thee so, the master and the boatswain being awake, and force them to this place.
Some heavenly power to guide us out of this fearful country.
Behold, Sir King, the wrong Duke of Milan, Prospero, to thee and thy company, I bid a hearty welcome.
I do entreat thou pardon me my wrongs.
But you, my brace of lords, I could justify you traitors. At this time I'll tell no tales.
The devil speaks in him.
No, for you, most wicked brother, I do forgive thy rankest fault. All of them, and require my dictum of thee.
If thou's best, Prospero, give us particulars. Met us here where I've lost my dear son Ferdinand.
I have lost my daughter.
Oh heavens, dear living both in Naples, the king and queen there. Where have you lost your daughter?
In this last tempest, welcome, sir. This is my court. Pray, look in.
Sweet Lord, you take me close. No, my dearest love, it went up for the world.
Is this crib a vision? When's your son shall I twice lose?
A most high miracle. Oh, the seas ready, and they're merciful.
Now all the blessings of a glad father are passed thee about.
Oh, wonder how many goodly creatures are there. I hope Venus is mankind, though brave the world that has such people in it.
Tis new to thee.
What is this maid? Is she goddess has brought us thus together?
Sir, she's mortal, but by immortal providence, she's mine. She's daughter to this famous Duke of Milan.
I'm hers, but oh, how I'll be waked up. I must ask my child forgiveness.
Sir, stop. Let's not burn our remembrances with the heaviness that is gone.
Be it so. Oh, look, sir, here's more of us. What's the news?
The best news is that we have safely found the king and his company. The next our ship is tight and bravely rigged as when we first put out to sea.
Sir, all this I've done since I went.
My tricksy spirit set Caliban and his companions free. Untie the spell. How fares my gracious sir? There are yet missings of our company. Some few odd fish, you remember now.
Is that Stefano, my drunken butler?
Oh, I've been in such a pickle since I saw you last!
This is the strangest ears I looked on.
Go, sir, to my cell. Take with your companions since you look to have my pardon.
Aye, that I will, and I'll be wise hereafter.
Sir, I invite your highness and your train to my poor cell. We shall take your rest. And in the morn, I'll bring you to your ship, and so to Naples, where I hope to see the nuptial of these, our dear beloved. And then to retire me to my Milan, where every third thought shall be my grave.
I long to hear the story of your life.
I'll deliver all, my Ariel, chick, be free, and farewell. Now my trends are all overthrown, and with strength I have mine own, which is most faith. Let me not dwell on this Rollin, but release me from your hands and some of your good hands. As you from crimes have pardoned me, lay your indulgence and set me free.
Prospero. Miranda. Ariel. Caliban. Antonio.
awesome. Thank you.